Welcome to the SISD website training guide for Desert Wind. So first thing you need to do in order to access your website is to log in. And the login is inconspicuous. It's down here on the bottom of the screen. If you click sign in, notice it's different than the My SISD login. That's where you get your emails and all that jazz. This is for your website. So you're going to just use your login for your SISD website and go ahead and log in, and you should get something that looks like this. So I'm going to make a sample teacher page and kind of show you what you're going to see on your website. So you'll notice that there's 4 pages open in this section. There's overview, class schedule, homework, and class calendar. This is just the default setting. If you want to hide something, you can kind of toggle over the active button here and change the status, and that'll hide it from the website. If you want to embed or make a page underneath a page, so let me go ahead and show you what it looks like right now. At the very top, you can always see what you're doing on your website by clicking View Website. So right now, if I click on that, we can see that there's no picture, there's nothing here except enter welcome here, and then there's these 4 pages. By clicking on inactive right here, and then going back to the website, it instantly updates it. So all of that's missing on the side. So you pretty much decide what you're going to have over here. The more stuff you have over here, obviously it's more to upkeep and update. But if you have a pretty tight site, you can just kind of change the years every year, and that'll be your update. All right. So one cool thing about the site is that, let's say you want to not have too much stuff on the left side, but you want to nest these pages underneath each other. You'll notice here that there's organized pages. If you hit that, this can actually move a page down below another page, or it can, when you toggle over it, it'll actually nest it underneath. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like. So notice the overview. Oh, looks like it didn't do it. Let's see that again. Oh, I didn't save it. Yeah, little tricks of the trade. Just remember, always save what you're working on. So now it has it nested underneath. So homework is no longer there. I can do a minus to collapse that. So let's say you have a class, maybe your pre-AP history class, and you have certain documents just for that pre-AP history class that you want nested underneath that class. You can put that underneath. Let's go and make a new page. Just to practice. New page section is link is right here. If you create a new page, it's really easy. Now you're going to notice that there's all types of pages that you can do. For the most part, I've been dealing with this website for a while. I deal primarily only with the Flex editor. That allows me to do a lot of cool stuff. A lot of these other ones are pre-configured, and they kind of lock you in on certain types, which you may like, you may not like, but I tend to do with the Flex editor because it allows me to do a little bit more. Oh, you gotta name it. Let's name this sample. All right, so it's going to open up right to the page. Let me just go back to the navigation up here. I'm going to go back to the home. If I hit home right here, oh, sorry about that. So here's the page I created, sample. It's underneath there. You're going to notice on the side here, there's an action pull down. And a lot of this stuff is repetitive. They'll put a lot of the same functions throughout. You'll see this when we go to the sample page as well. So you can move the page, delete the page, set the viewers if you have student emails that you just want students to access it. You can get a link to hyperlink it somewhere, copy the page. If you want to make a duplicate, like let's say it's classroom procedures that you just want to duplicate over and over and just change the file for each class, you can do that. Page options, I wanted to show you under here. Let's say you actually have another website that you like using and you've already done your website somewhere else, which some teachers do. You can actually just link whatever page you want to that, and it'll just pull up that actual website. Background image, you can insert a background image here if you want. Haven't really messed with that. Display duration, you can say, okay, I want this page to display for a certain period of time, so you don't have to go and deactivate it from year to year. And that's that. Okay, so again, I have, I'm going to go ahead and hide the sections that I'm not going to be using. I generally don't use the homework, class schedule, class calendar sections. I pretty much just make new pages because the Flex editor allows you to do a bunch of different things. Alright, so on your overview, which is the next section of our video, we're going to be talking about what's expected and what we need to see on the Desert Wind page.